What is up, Tekken fans? Welcome to another video of Top Deck's Tekken 7 character highlight. And I will be your host, Krizby. And for this episode, we will be highlighting my new waifu, Lidia Sobieska. Lidia Sobieska is the latest DLC character in the Season 4 of Tekken 7. Lidia is the Prime Minister of Poland. She uses a polished style of karate, or the Polski karate. Lidia is very patriotic as she vows to win the 7th King of the Iron Fist tournament in the name of the people of her country. She is seemingly unfazed by the threats that her aide warns her about, and unafraid to confront Heihachi Mishima when he refuses to withdraw the Tekken Force from Poland. Alright, so before we go over to some of Lidia's key moves, let's talk about her stances first. So basically, she has 4 stances. 2 initial stances and 2 secondary stances. So for the initial stances, we have the forward 3+4 or the cat foot stance 1 and the back 3+4 for the cat foot stance 2. During the cat foot stance 1, she can transition into her heaven and earth stance. And on her cat foot stance 2, she can transition into her pouncing tiger stalking wolf stance. So usually on her secondary stances, she has stronger sets of moves compared to her initial stances. And also during cat foot stance 1 and cat foot stance 2, she can do her vacuity evasive move. And during her vacuity, she has an unblockable move if you press 1. It's very fast and unblockable, but it's a high. So let's talk about her key moves. So one of her key moves is the forward 2. This is a fast mid, safe on block, and has a decent range. It's a 13 frame move and it's only -2 on block. And on hit, she transitions into her cat foot stance 1. So this is where Lidia gets really scary because she can do a lot of mix-ups during forward 2 on hit. And also you can use this for pressuring your opponent and whiff punishing. Also you can use this as a combo filler as well, or a finisher to do some okizamis. Okay, next we have her 1-2-2 10 frame punisher. So this is one of her key moves because it's a 10 frame punisher, and also she transitions into her cat foot stance 2 upon hitting your opponent. And cat foot stance 2 has a really scary 50-50 mix-up because it has a mid and also it has a low. If your opponent respects your stance, you can transition into her pouncing tiger, which has now Lidia will now have access to a even more powerful moves like these moves. And also this is where she can access her second rage drive during her pouncing tiger stalking wolf stance. Yes, so 1-2-2 10 frame punisher, which is really scary because of her 50-50 mix-ups. So lastly, we have her down back 2. This is her best low. It's almost similar to Dragunov's down to the Razor. It has the same startup frame, 18 frame, and it has the same damage, 17, but on hit, Lidia's is -1 while Dragunov's is 0 on hit. And also on block, Lidia's is -14 while Dragunov's is only -13. So a handful of characters like Kazuya and Josie can launch punish a -14 low. Also on counter hit, this is +12. It's pretty much your turn when you hit your opponent a counter hit down back 2 because it's +12. And also this is her high crushing move. It's almost impossible to see, so you have to actually predict your opponent if he's going to use the down back 2. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a sample combo. Look at the damage. As for Lidia's strengths and weaknesses, for her strengths, she really has a high damaging combos and most of her key moves are safe. But for her weaknesses, she's too linear. You can easily step most of her key moves. And also, she doesn't have enough moves to track those stepping opponents. She only have the back 4, which is a high and not so long range move. And that's about it. And also the down back 2. So that is her only tracking move that catches stepping opponents. Lidia might be an easy character to use, but if you really want to excel with this character, you really have to remember your basics in Tekken, which is the fundamentals. If you're interested in knowing more about Lidia, you can come and visit us here at Top Tech Games, and I'd be glad to help you out with this character. So that's it for our Top Tech's Lidia Sobieska character highlight. And if you want to see more of these highlights, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And also, you can leave down a comment below to let us know which character you want to be highlighted next.